Hello friends and welcome back to The Infected. It's Shadowslay. I'm going to be expanding the base a bit, getting some setup done for a whole bunch of different things that we're going to use to keep building our base. And we did in fact get all that stuff moved. I'll show you as soon as we get in there. Let's get right to it. It's going to be a busy day and we actually want to get this done. First and foremost, we are going to wind up going and doing probably one of the larger POIs, like we said last episode. And we are going to try and hit up a trader as well. So I'll show you what I wound up moving over, and then we'll go from there. I don't know how long we're going to be on this game. I don't want to do it forever, obviously, but we do want to actually finish the run. This game is kind of all about when you feel you're finished. So for me, that's when we have Mike. We have a setup going. We have all the text that we want or are going to need, right? And we've built our base to satisfaction, like it's as functional as we need it to be, sort of thing. And we're exhausted. Awesome. Took a couple hours of rest there because we don't want to pass out. So as you can see, I pulled Big Red in here. Box is now empty. That will change. We do need to get some boxes going here for Big Red. Do we have any empty ones? Oh, hey. What the hell? There we go. Full stack of electrical parts. That's good. We're going to need those. And, yeah, so it doesn't look like we have any empty boxes. We're going to have to make a few before we set out. That's fine. Found some interesting stuff out about Big Red here. Apparently, for example, there is a hatch here that you can access from the top of the truck to get into the truck, which means you don't have to get down there to get inside, which is crazy, but, is what it is. So I went to the trouble of making all these spikes because we need to protect ourselves. We are... what day is it? Day 15. We're going to start getting hordes here in the next 5 days, and we need to be able to protect ourselves, and that means we need spike traps. Lots of them, because those hordes are 10 big. So we got lots of spike traps. Going to catch lots of ambies, hopefully. I discovered that the truck has more space than you could fit or fill with 3 large trees, which is kind of cool and a little scary. You're probably never going to use it for that, but found out that's its capacity. I also found out in the process of moving all the stuff over, you can fit those big furnaces in the back of Big Red, which I had no idea. That kind of surprises me. Like, I thought I was going to have to put it in there all jank-like, but no, you fit those big-ass furnaces in the back of the truck and still have a little bit of room, which is absolutely terrifying. But, hey, I guess that's what they call progress, right? Funny enough, you can actually use the furnace while it's in the back of Big Red. I didn't actually smelt anything in the back of the truck while I was driving it. There wasn't really much of a point because I would get to where I was going long before that became done. All kinds of implications with that. I don't know if the developer actually realized that that was a thing or if that was something he meant to do. You can also put like stick stands, I would assume rock stands as well, and you can really mix the cargo up in the truck. I'm assuming that much at least was by design, though. I'm just saying that there is ways that you could theoretically manipulate that if you really wanted to. I don't think I'm going to, but you could. You could. Let's see. Yeah. So, like, you could put a butcher's table in the back of Big Red easily if you wanted to. And you would have zero setup to have to do to, like, go hunting, like crocodiles or really anything else. So, yeah. Okay, so what do we have for... Okay, so we did not get the circular saw bench or anything else like that. That's okay. That's okay. So see, there's all those logs I was telling you about. We're gonna get some planks going. Yeah, it's getting... The cat's meowing at me again. We are going to... Yeah. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a couple boxes quick. We're going to throw some logs in the back of Big Red. And then we're actually going to get some sleep for the night. And I think we're going to pull the stick stand. So we can throw that on the back of Big Red. Because we should be able to do that. So there's a couple of different ways we could roll this. We could throw like a whole ass log stand in there, which might actually be the way to go. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Because we want to be able to build spike traps. We're going to need the chair. Yeah, best healing item ever, right? Chair. Alright, there we go. Fully loaded log stand ready to get put in the truck. Alright. Then we're actually going to build one last chest. Because you can actually stack these things 3 tall. Alright. We're going to have... Where's my rope? Well, I don't know where the rope went. Alright. So we sleep for the night. Get some food in us. Our nutrition is not looking the best. But is far from the worst thing in the world. Oh, good. I do have water. There we go. No more crawling around. It's a bloody raccoon. So I mentioned we were going to do one of the bigger POIs. I actually have a perfect POI in mind. There's actually a guaranteed drop there of a pretty important item that I think we need to get sooner rather than later. And that is it's a larger drinking container. Holds 200 water. It's awesome. There we go. Before we do that though, we do have a couple things that we might want to consider doing. If you'll recall, last time we played, our shield broke. And we need to fix that. We don't want to go out there without a shield at all. That would be a terrible, terrible idea. What do I need for the shield? I don't remember. 3 planks. Okay, that's easy. There we go. Alright. We need 25 iron fragments, 20 of which are already done. Do we have any iron fragment? We do. Nice. Alright. Sweet. That makes it nice and easy, nice and quick. Okay, so we need to make sure that we have a weapon. Good thing we checked that, because we don't have one. break down that bone right there. And am I just missing it? I mean, probably. That's entirely probable. Okay. Oh, we need 2 of those. There we go. And remember, you want to try to always have you want to try and always have enough bone shards for a couple spears, at the very least. Huh? 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 Plant fiber. Oh, I need 3 sticks per spear. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. There we go. And that will give us enough firepower to take on most of what we would encounter in any standard POI. We're gonna put this out. Put this on. Take all the shards. Take all the shards. Make a shield. Alright. We got a brand new shield. Now getting all these things into Big Red might be a little finicky, but we're gonna try and do it anyway. Once you have the box on the truck, all you gotta do is line up the next box on top of that one. There we go. So then we can take this. We're going to rotate that and put that there. Take this. There we go. We're going to take this. I'm just going to rotate that so that faces. Now, can we? Yes, we can. Okay. We can use the back of the truck for a corpse. We can use all this. Right, and this will stay on the truck. So right now we have everything we need, like to set up spike traps or anything else like that. And we don't have to go chopping stuff down all the time. It's a great time. If a person was so inclined, though, they could probably take out the stool and throw in a workbench in there, or like the chests or whatever, and yeah, it's crazy. Like, this thing has so much room. So much room. Alright, and you can access all 3 of the boxes from that side location there. So. Oh, you know what? Oh, hang on. Why is this drifting? Okay. Yeah, you just gotta be careful, guys, when you're putting the boxes and stuff in there, because for some reason the collision is kind of finicky. Alright, so now if we do that, okay, it is not drifting. That's good. Yeah, it's a little bit finicky, but once you get it figured out, You're all good. All right. Now you just want to make sure that they neatly fit in. Okay. That's working. Probably just had them too far back, to be honest. Just going to back out slowly. There we go. See, just like that, guys. And of course, when you're done pulling out, don't forget to close your door. That would be awfully unfortunate. Right, there you go. All secure. Now what we're going to do is we're going to what is that? Oh, Camp 1, okay. We're going to head down. We're going to head down towards this area here. And we're going to take the road up and around here through this POI here and then back around. And I'm going to show you this area that I found where it's not on the map. And I really want to show that to you. I looked at it and went nope earlier in another playthrough. I haven't been there yet. So, oh, you know what? Almost did it. Almost did it. And for those of you that know, you know. There we go. Got a gas can. Got another gas can. And another gas can. We got 3 boxes on the truck. We're golden. Like, we can afford to carry around 3 gas cans. There. Big Red doesn't take a whole lot of fuel to begin with, but, you know, when you need to fill them up. And before we go disappearing into the sunset, we are going to check. Oh, look at that. It's a good thing we did. You remember I was saying that it's like the Vambies have a huge allergy to Big Red? Like, you just touch them with it and they fall over? I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Wait, where am I? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Or, well. Or I would be if, yeah. No, the caveat there is Big Red actually has to be running for that to be a thing. Like, you can't just leave him in the middle of somewhere and... have him kill everything for you. He does have to be running, and you have to be in him, actually, in order for that to happen. Unlike the ATV, Big Red actually burns fuel when you're not on him and he's running. So try not to leave him running. He's a truck after all. He's going to burn through a lot of fuel. Surprising absolutely no one. It wasn't super great. You know what though, it did give us some plastic, so it's not bad. Yeah, see, here we are. This is the spot. I'm just gonna slide our way in here. I have never noticed this at all, ever, in any previous playthrough. So I believe this here, up ahead of us, that says laboratory, I think that says laboratory, yeah, is new. I don't know if it's fully implemented though, and that's why we're gonna go slow. Looks like I'm not getting in that side. Maybe there's another entrance. Oh my! Nope. Nope. Ow. Well, that was painful. But yeah, look at all those dead bodies. Like, whoa. That's an unusually large number of Vambies. I don't think we're going in that way. I don't think we're going in that way either. You know what? I don't like this. Let's go around. Let's make sure there's nobody else waiting for us. Alright, okay, well that wasn't nearly as many Vambies as I remember there being before, but... Okay, there's a big door. Plastic. Okay, well, I feel like we've gotten the outside of the building at least. Nope. Stop it. Okay, well that was interesting. There wasn't nearly as many guys there as I remember there being. Eat some food, cooked bacon, nice, cooked chicken. I don't think we're going to be able to make it with that. How much plastic do we have? Not enough. There we go. guys. What was going on here? The cure research, maybe? This definitely looks like a lab, so I mean... So I have no idea exactly how long after like a fall or whatever this takes place, but I got a question. There's a perfectly viable cucumber in this microwave, and we have no idea how long exactly that's been there. Very strange, very very strange, because none of this looks like it's recent. Just throwing that out there, though. Road to Ruin. Huh. Looks like some sort of anatomy book. Oh, we got some cash. We got more boxes. So many mechanical parts. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're chalkered. We are chalkered. Which is okay, because we got Big Red. Not out that door, though. Oh, so many non-stacking things. I'm just gonna... So this doesn't appear to be a whole lot different than the major city. Which we will absolutely go to at a point, not today, most likely. We go back here? No. Some tea and coffee. And we gotta go through here to get to this side. Some lead. Finding some good stuff though, you know. And when it comes to looting, these are the kind of areas that you want. Lots of even little containers to loot, because all of them have a chance to be really good. In this case, more chances to win is definitely more win. Oh, why are we? So no tech pages. So I'm thinking that a lot of the newer areas may not actually even have them. And I'm not sure if that's going to be a permanent situation. Or if, I mean, honestly, when you get down to the brass tacks, I mean, there's only one building here, you know. Developer may not have really thought that anyone would be coming here for tech, which, you know, fair enough. It's not exactly a seemingly tech-rich area, but resources, well, that's something else entirely, isn't it? Because we're finding lots of them here. Like, look at that. We filled this box already almost. So. And, I mean, we got some coin. We got some... Okay, that was really, really weird to get out of. So if you're going in there, guys, don't take the truck inside the compound. Try and draw all the Vambies out and, you know, run them over at the door, if that's how you want to do it. Well, I'm going to do it. But, yeah, absolutely, probably not the best strat there. Uh-oh. This one, though. I'm going to hit this one again. You'll note I'm not really stopping for a whole lot. I don't need to. At this point, we probably don't need to set up traps anymore when we go into a POI. And I mean, let's be honest. That's probably going to be the way moving forward. Right? Look at how easy that is. It's so much easier to just hit them with the truck. Now, understandably, some of you might be like, but that's not very sporting. It's not. But the night is dark and full of Vambies, and frankly, We just don't want to die. Dying is bad. You know, we don't want it. We don't want to have to deal with it. Yeah. Okay, so we're absolutely gonna go and get that canister after we hit the trader. Actually, we might even do that before. Off to the right there, guys, that's the actual desert. And you can go in there, find like aloe vera, sandstone. Sandstone's a choice if you want to like build your house or whatever, or put in sandstone floors or whatever. Sandstone is not a great or abundant material to build with, so this is the trader town, one of two of them. The traders sell the exact same stuff, so it doesn't matter which trader you go to, you will get the exact same stuff for sale. And that is the trader right there. By the way, trader towns do in fact have tech in them, so don't forget to check your trader towns for loot. Oh, more chocolate. Okay. See? You didn't even make a sound. I hate having to do this. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't. Nine plastic, it's too bad. We had a liver there. I know it's sad to try and eat your liver, guys, every time you get the opportunity. It wasn't meant to be. It was not meant to be. those doors all used to be open, by the way. Alright. So we have 343. I don't think we actually have enough for anything. Yeah. See, this is all the stuff that we really want. See, this is the weird part. So you can buy the higher workbench for 500, or you could spend 3 tech points to get like the workbench, the advanced workbench, and chemistry table, or 2 tech points, I think. Sorry. It's kind of weird. Advanced mixer. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make some money and come back. But for now, there is a tech page somewhere in this POI, and it calls to us, and we're gonna go get it. And then I think we're gonna head home, and I think that'll probably be all for today. Took us a lot longer to run through some of that stuff than I thought we did. That lab was kind of cool, but it was kind of bare bones. I'm really hoping. So what I'm hoping with that is that that's not the end of it. Like it's a thing that the developer is putting in, but hasn't fully implemented that. Like that's what I'm hoping that is. That would be cool. That'd be sick. Can you imagine? Can you imagine walking into something like that and then finding like a hidden staircase or something that goes into the basement that you didn't even know was there? Like, that'd be sick. Like, I would absolutely be all there for that. Got some bandages. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be as picky as I'm being. Oh, there we go. That's one tech page. Eat that. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna eat that. Yeah, cool. Cool. There is a stairway here. Okay, cool. So I think what we're going to get, guys, is the circular saw bench. Where is it coming from? Nope. Oh, thank you. Into the tank! Get wrecked. Oh, we're chocker. Yeah. Absolutely chockered. Sweet. Whoa! Oh, ow. Nope, stop it. Holy crap, guys. He was an energetic one, wasn't he? Ow. That was a lot of hurt. Good thing we brought a chair with us. We heal on the fly. Alright, well, that is at least a hit or two. Okay, we already hit this one. I don't think we touched this one. And that's okay. So what I've been really curious about, guys, is can we, like, put an electrical box on the truck? Like, we know we could put a furnace and run it in there. Is it a thing? Could we put, like, I don't know, an electric, like, anything in the back of the truck and run it while we're driving it? Like, that would be weird, but that would be kind of cool. And the reason... Oop, another tech page. Nice. The reason I asked that is because I found out at one point you can actually plaster a cooler to the side of the truck. No kidding. And it doesn't interfere. Or at least it didn't interfere at the time. I'll have to try it again. Because, you know, if you could still do that, like, that'd be pretty sick. But the question then becomes, what can you attach to Big Red? And, you know, is that even an abusable thing? Now, I'm not saying that we want to abuse the game. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is if we could throw, like, an electrical box on the truck, like, there is so many things that we could haul with us and just do stuff on the fly with that, right? Like, you could theoretically put a cement mixer or like a stone crusher or whatever and just keep it constantly running on your truck, right? Or you, like, you know, there is a lot of different things you could do with that. One of the things that you could do that I would be interested in would be putting, like, a whole ass fridge in the back of the truck. I don't know. Like, that just seems like a valuable thing to know. Because think about that. If you had a plugged-in fridge in the back of your truck, you'd never have to worry about your food spoiling again. Or at least not while you have room in the fridge. Keep in mind, guys, there is still a limit to the amount of stuff that you can put in a fridge, but the limit is a lot higher than, like, a cooler or anything else like that. There's also a finite limit of the amount of coolers you can make, because you can only make 2 of them. Now, personally, I think that's a little rough. Like, I think that, you know, if you want to spend the 15 plastic over and over again to make, like, 5 coolers, I think you should be able to do that. It is your resources, after all. But, you know, that's just my opinion. It does not have to be adhered to. Alright, I think if you're going to devote those kind of resources to it, why is that a bad thing? Why does that have to be innately a bad thing? Anyway, like, I understand that this is a survival game and that, you know, having infinite coolers or whatever it's probably unbalancing. But the other way you gotta look at it too is it really though? You can't stack coolers like you can chests at all. You can't place them on top of each other, so you have to have a large horizontal footprint for them if you're going to make that many of them. Like, it seems to me that the trade-off is you literally don't have the space to build that many of them. So, I don't know. it seems like putting a hard limit on the number of coolers you can build is kind of pointless, kind of a little silly. You don't find that much plastic anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had 2 coolers at one point, and even though I couldn't build another one, I think I would have been hard pressed to afford to build another one. Like, I didn't need to build another one because I had the refrigerator tech, but like, it was hard enough to afford the first one, or the first 2. It's just food for thought, you know. But I do believe that, in general, if you're willing to devote that kind of resources, I think it's kind of taking some enjoyment out of the game when, you say, no, you can't devote that much plastic to another cooler. It's like, but why? If I want to go hunt crocs for their skin, why waste all that meat? Just a thought. Just a thought. Let's see here, we got it. What is this? There's a little convention going in the middle of the road. It's almost like they've. Oh, hello. Nope. No, thank you. Where are we? Where are we parked? Yeah, we're a little too far away. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Alright. So as you can hear, Big Red quite loud. But, we'll get it sorted out. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Next time, we're actually going to focus on base building. It's going to be a base building episode. We're going to hang out around here. We're going to expand. We're going to pre-plan Mike's location, like where we're going to put Mike's house, the town hall. And we're going to set up a little refinery area. And, we'll see you all in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Thanks. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye now.